This deck costs $25.08 in paper. It has 10 rares or less if you play it on Arena. And the best part is, it's Goblin Tribal. That's right, Tribal Tuesday. Let's go. Tribal Tuesdays. That's right, on this channel. Since most of you probably don't know, on Tuesdays we like to play the best tribes in Magic today. Goblins, I mean, classic tribe. I think it's the first tribal deck I ever built. I think it had Mons Goblin Raiders. That dates it. But today we're playing Standard. We're playing Runevelt Hordemaster, of course. That's our 4 of rare here. You can also put in some Mechanized Warfare, some Squeeze, some Mishra's Foundries. You might have more of these than... I also put in a Goro Goro here. All goblins. Goblin. That's the rares. That's it. And $25.08 in paper. As always, link to the deck list is in the description if I've done everything correctly. But this deck actually plays really well. So stick around to the end of the video. You'll see the win rate stats on the deck if you do so. And of course, there's chapter breaks. If you just want to jump and see the goblins in action, there's chapter breaks to do that. Okay, let's talk about this deck. Mishra's Research Desk. This is an interesting thing I was trying out, and I think I like it because what we're doing is we're kind of doing some of these oil goblins. We're doing Exuberant Fuseling, which gets +1/+0 for each oil counter on it. And it's going to get oil counters when a creature or artifact is put into a graveyard. Of course, this is an artifact that puts itself into a graveyard. It's going to help refill our hand. Cacophony Scamp can proliferate if we choose to sacrifice it, so it can add more oil counters here. We've also got 2 Free from Flesh, which is a little combat trick you might know from Limited, but you otherwise probably don't know it. You don't see this very often, but it is +2/+2 and put 2 oil counters on something. So if we have Exuberant Fuseling, it's a +4/+2 for 1 mana, which is awesome, and it's going on a trample creature. Otherwise, we are an aggro deck. We're going to run 4 of Kumano faces Kazakhstan. Not that surprising. I also am trying out Blazing Crescendo. You might not want to do this one. You might want to go 4 Free from Fleshes. You might want to put in more creatures. Up to you, but I just thought a combat trick. I'm worried about, all the big toughness creatures, the Sheoldreds of the world. How are we going to bust through those? +3/+1, and we're probably going to get a card off of it most of the time because our deck is very low curve. So that is pretty good. 1 Goro Goro. It's a legendary, so, 1 is fine. The 2/2, it can give creatures haste, and then if you're attacking with a modified creature, it's 5 mana. Well, modified, what does that have to do with anything? We got oil counters. That's the thing. We're going to put oil counters on stuff. Some of our creatures are going to get counters on them, so we will have a modified creature a lot of the time. 4 Lightning Strikes, just good removal / can go face. 4 of the Runevelt Hordemasters. This is the only one I'd say if you're going to craft something to play goblins in Standard right now, play goblins in Explorer or Pioneer. You want 4 of these. This guy is great. It's a nice Goblin Lord. When our goblins die, we're going to get a chance to play more goblins off the top of our deck, which is pretty good. Ambitious Assault, another modified synergy here, and plus if we just can go wide enough with goblins, it's pretty good. Watch the games, you'll see. There's just 2 of for that, but it's kind of fun. Squee Dubious Monarch. Again, you could go up more of these. I think a lot of aggro decks end up running more of these. 2/2, and it's making 1/1s all the time, and it can come back from the graveyard. Pretty good. Mechanized Warfare. I originally had 4 of these in the deck list, but I went down to 3. I think it is... It's really good. What am I going to say? I put all... some of these cards are not played in the regular aggro decks. This one is. And then we got Twin Shot Sniper, which is a shock for 2 mana channel most of the time, but sometimes we might want to play it for 4 mana as a 2/3 reach with some Goblin synergies, right? Runevelt Hordemaster and such. Mishra's Foundry, Roadside Reliquary to deal with. This is to refill our hand. This is to deal with Planeswalkers. If you do have more of these, I recommend putting more in. But we don't want to put too many colorless lands in. But so you might take out Roadside Reliquary. But it's good to have a 2/2 creature if the board gets wiped and you didn't have a Horde Master to rebuild the board. That's the deck. It seems really simple and kind of filled with a lot of limited cards, but as you're going to see, it does pretty well. So before we get into the games, just a reminder to that this is a very small channel. The YouTube algorithm does not recommend my videos that often, but if you like to see whatever is cool in Magic, mostly on Arena, this is the channel. Hit that subscribe, and I'm also going to be giving away stuff, so you're going to want to know about that. Hit the subscribe if you do. Then let's go to Budget Goblins up against somebody whose name is Japanese. So I guess we'll Mishra's Research Desk. We might keep it around instead of popping it in case we need to Roadside Reliquary at some point. So they're in blue. Cacophony Scamp, where were you last turn? Well, they could just bounce this guy, but if not, got that. We got Goro Goro if we draw a red source. Otherworldly Gaze. Don't see that one every day. Love that they just changed to Surveil. As they surveilled their other gaze. Surveillicious. Not a red source. Huh. Well, you know what? Practice. Hope to hit a land. We do not. I'd like to get a Fuseling though. Can counter it. Alright, Superman is stuck here. Once again, no lands.
The stage is eating my hand!
In other words, how long of a screw is necessary?
Screwed.
Back in. Worried they have some kind of flash creature or something, but so far no. So far they just only playing Otherworldly Gazes. Stocking up that graveyard, I have a feeling a 5/5 is coming. We might be able to get through a 5/5 with Ambitious Assault. Of course, we have to get enough land to do so. Oh, or we could just win. Opponent was even more screwed than we were. Still looking for a game where we draw a perfect amount of land. Snapkeep. Unsealing Curtain. It's curtains for the mechanized warfare, probably. I guess I can get that down before they... What? The mono black deck is not a good matchup for us. We don't have a lot of ways to... Oh. Warfare now. Yeah. They get Childred, which they often do. It's just game over for us. The Veil, okay.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come.
Make us sacrifice of the scamp. Scamp will kill Liliana. That was a 3-mana spell to kill our 1-drop. Guess we're on the research desk here. Crack it. Forget. We'll take the land. The land drop next turn. Might be playing this twin shot sniper out of pocket. Is it Shieldred? Oh, it's a graveyard trespasser. That's also very good. A lot of rares from opponent. Of course, we draw a land. We just get this guy on the board is the question. We could also lightning strike that. Just drop the mountain. Didn't need that anyway. And when they flip concealing curtains, I guess we just zap something for 2. Good, okay, we got a target. Lands, lands, lands. What do we do with all these lands? Try the land touch. This is a real test here. Mono black. Not really the matchup. Guess we'll play this. Crack the research desk. What do we get? Just lands? Oh my goodness. Time for you know what. Thank Boosterino. I thought about including some equipment in this deck so we could run the like deal 5 gets a discount when you have equipment card. I think is playable. Well, okay, that's a good draw for us in the sense of taking us deeper into the deck. Something that's not a land. We'll take a squee. Squee! Opponent can almost certainly draw their way out of this, though. I don't know how we deal 14 damage. Cut down, okay. They have the another one of the graveyard trespassers going to eat the squee. No, Liliana. Will make me sacrifice my 1/1, I guess.
Sacrifices must be made.
What do I do? How much do I have to escape here? 4 other cards. We got 7 cards in the graveyard. Shouldn't be that ridiculous. Don't want to do that. I think if we do this right, we get to decide where the 1/1's attacking. Take out Liliana.
I'll be back.
Okay, still pretty far behind. Do we put down the Cacophony Scamp as a chump blocker, or do we save the lightning? I think we do. In case they can deal some extra damage, they can do the Tenacious Underdog or something. They could get up to 9 damage on us here. Oh, and there's Sheoldred. We got a draw. Exuberant Fuseling is not helpful. Pray to the magic gods. Ambitious Assault. Is that enough? I think it is. Might be. Might not be. Make a 1/1 first. This is instant speed. Okay, they red block with the Bankbuster. Go to 2. They can block one of these 4 damage ones, but they're going to take 10. Taking down Mono Black with budget goblins. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Screaming up the ladder. Emphasis on screaming. Get some 1-drops. We'll keep it. I think we'll go with Kumeno. That buffing up the Cacophony Scamp makes for a annoying creature to deal with. Opponent is in mono red. Okay. Playing the mirror match. As you do. Let's buff the Scamp. And we'll also play a Fuseling. We have the channel ability of Twin Shot Sniper online. If we need to get up to 3 damage, we got this. And if we happen to get a 3rd land here, then we might need to get up to 3 damage. Gonna kill the Scamp, maybe? They don't have the best options. No blocks here. But they are going to kill the Scamp. Go face with it. Don't get a land. But we can make that disappear. And schmack in for 4. That 3rd land would be pretty great right now. Opponent's got a lot of cards in hand. Reckless Impulses. Definitely one we could be running in this deck. The more of the artifact theme for the Fuselings. Huh. I think just on the keep the board clear. I guess I could have done that as an instant. They've got a Mechanized Warfare. Whoop. And a Phoenix Chick. Got a Flies for 3. Oh man, that 3rd land would have been great there. Guess we'll get rid of the Phoenix Chick. And for 4. We're at 10, they're at 5. They Reckless Impulse once again. They can Impulse into Impulse if they want. They do want to. Voldaren Epicure comes down. Taps us for 2 because of the Mechanized Warfare, and this hits us for 3. It's 5-5 game here. How do we not die next turn? That's our question. Pop this and see what we get. I mean, we kind of have to get a land. Get a land. Get a scamp. They're down to 1, and if they kill this Cacophony Scamp, they lose. So they have to somehow deal 5 damage without me being able to block with the Scamp. Not impossible. Direct damage to face would do it. They're digging. Up here, that deals 2. Okay. They deal 3. We got the Phoenix Chick. That'll deal 2. Ooh, it's a nail biter. I think they would still win, right? Because this doesn't deal its damage till I think they've got it, right? They've got Etching of Kumano Phoenix Chick here. And the festivities. Oh, because of the Kumano, that doesn't trigger, and we lose. So close. Up against Oran. Hopefully not a Frostfang. All right, 3 1-drops and Ambitious Assault. Sure. Good. We'll go with the Exuberant Fusing first. I haven't played this deck enough to know if we were supposed to do the Scamp first. Okay, Blood Tithe Harvester is annoying. Attack into it, pump up that Fuseling, but I guess we'll just do no attacks. One of these guys is likely to survive, at least we can draw a card. We're a little bit flooding now. Oh! Well, opponents don't want to face the Goblins, it looks like. Let the meme finish. Up against Furioso. Played by Charlize Theron. We have no creatures. And research desk for some creatures. That's pretty slow. Who's Mulligan? Okay, we keep this. I want to keep the mechanized warfare. But do I send back a scamp? Or do I want the 2 scamps and the research desk and we lose the lightning strike? The interaction? Lose the research desk. Research desk could be our key to getting that 3rd land. Alright. We're just gonna hope opponent doesn't need anything interacted with. Oh, they're green. Ruh-roh. Generator Rot Priest, okay. Okay. They don't take the bait. Is this the Rot Priest combo kill deck? In which case we might just be dead anyway. Doing. Let's see if we can hit that land drop. I'd love to just drop mechanized warfare, but of course, not having the best of luck with the land today. was all the land. Decline. Very much. Is it 4/4? Broken counterpart. Yeah, okay. They're well on their way, so might have wished we had interaction. Oh, and Vicious Assault is pretty cool. I'll forget that land. Got 2 poison counters. If they've got it, they've got it. I don't know what else we do. We have to just keep trying to hit it. If we sacrifice these guys, we can kill them, right? Then we don't get our... Sacrifice one guy. That'll slow him down. We're kind of slowed down too. Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. Lightning Strike. I mean, we could try to see if they'll copy it by accident. Could possibly have a protection spell. Let's just attack first. They take the damage. Yeah, sure. Suit up. Okay. Maybe that was bad. Now we can't even do the research desk. Draw a bunch of cards for 1 mana. Ritru. And all my creatures are gone. Why did I do that? Have I misplayed this game totally? Leave a comment. Alright, they draw more cards. Luckily, it's costing them life to do so. Yet another land. Let's crack that research desk. You can just get 1 or 2 creatures here on the battlefield. Horde Master is a creature. Ooh. Okay, opponent has a huge grip of cards here. Need another Horde Master so that we can even attack in and not trade. Although this deck kind of folds, I think, if they don't have a Rot Priest. Now they're going to go get another Rot Priest. Okay, do they have 2 spells in hand? Target. Game over. Took them a long time to think about it, if they do. Okay. The 8 poison. 1 more spell. Come on, Trasgo Furioso.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Okay. They could have gotten there just by targeting their own guys, but whatever. That worked too. Okay, here's the stats. So you know I'm not joshing you. We went 3 and 2. I think that's about right for this deck. As you can see, 100% on the draw, 33% on the play. One of those might have been the concede ones. Fact that we were able to beat Mono Black with this deck, I don't think that's a favorable matchup. So, anyways, definitely a really fun deck to play. 25 minutes to play 5 games, 60% win rate. You can't ask for more. You could rank up the ladder with 10 rares or under here. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. So, if you like this, if you like other budget decks, check out the things that are popping up and hit that subscribe so you know when I'm going to give away this pack here of Modern Horizons 2 set booster. Maybe I'll give away 2 of them. Who knows? Sign up. All right. Thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Man of Dad reminding you that Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.